Hi everyone, this is Ervin from ESCBubble, and the topic of this interview is gratitude. Greta, how are
Hi
you doing?
everyone. I'm good, thank you. Busy. All go with rehearsals and preparations, obviously, for the finals. But I'm loving every minute so far. So yeah, I'm really good. How are you?
I'm doing great, thank you. And
Perfect.
I'm looking forward to seeing what's all the things that you have to tell me about topic.
Yes. I can't wait to get straight into it.
uh, let's just go back a little bit first to last year's Malta Eurovision, where you competed with Sound of My Stilettos. How was that entire experience, and what made you want to enter once again this year?
Sure. So I have loved Eurovision since I can remember. I remember the first one that I watched, I was 5 years old, and it was when Ruslana had won with five dancers. So I'm going quite a while back. I'm showing my age, but I've always wanted to be at Eurovision. So I've been singing, dancing, acting, playing the piano since I was about 5, 6 years old as well. So it's always been a big dream of mine to actually enter Eurovision and hopefully one day represent my country, Malta. But basically, I entered the song last year. It was my first time entering the song, and I ended up being there. So for me, it was already like a very big step to actually get to the Eurovision stage, and it was an experience that I can't really put into it. It was something that I've wanted for all of my life. I loved every single moment of it. I wouldn't change anything at all. I'm really proud of
Mhm.
my performance. I'm really proud of my song. And obviously, it was my first time, so I learned quite a lot from it. And after having that one done, I was like, okay, I might enter again in the next 2 years. And lo and behold, I was chosen for the Malta Eurovision Song Contest music exchange camp here in
Mhm.
Malta. And I wrote my song topic Bla Bla there. And when we started writing it, we knew we wanted to envision the whole performance. And that we did, and we manifested it to get to the finals. And now I'm here, and it's a very different journey from last year, but it's
Yeah.
been equally as amazing.
Now tell me, what can we actually expect from you on Saturday night, performance-wise? Like your performance in the semi-final was like very brought down, like everyone's had to be. Are you gonna go big?
Yes. So as you said, the semi-final was very toned down. I believe that Malta PBS this year want to really focus on giving out the best song at Eurovision that we can give. So we stripped it all the way down to actually hear the song and how the artist performs it. So I really appreciated that, and I think for me, obviously, with such a upbeat song, it could have gone totally the other way, but it worked in favor for me because I got to show myself as a performer and the song, and we made it to the finals. But now on the final stage, the words I'm using are big and bold. We're not leaving any opportunity not taken. We are doing the best that we can. Expect a lot of colors, expect a lot of choreography, expect big and bold. Basically, we've gone to the best that we can, and can't wait to show it to everyone. And we hope that the public receives it the way we expect them and hope that they would.
I'm expecting you're gonna have some dancers joining you on stage as well. Can you tell me a little bit more about them?
I am working with Southville Dance Company here in Malta. They have been doing Eurovision for quite a number of years as a company, and me and the choreographer have worked really closely on bringing this vision to life. As I mentioned, when we wrote the song, we didn't just intend to write a song, we envisioned the entire performance. So since writing the song back in June, when the session started on it, I really knew what I wanted on stage, and I believe that Southville have really helped me create that vision and bring it to life. And yeah, it's not your typical just get on stage and do a dance. There's a bit of a storyline to it as well. We worked really closely together. I'm really proud of my team, and I can't wait to show it to everyone now.
And your song on PBS's YouTube channel is one of the most viewed songs of this year's national selection. Did you expect it to go like that big, and like did you expect such a huge reaction from the audience after your semi performance?
So when I had the performance for the semifinals, I was really, really proud of it. As soon as I came off the set and everything, I knew that it went well. I was really happy how the performance went. Then a few days later, before it got aired on TV, we were lucky enough to get to watch it and choose our recaps and all this. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, it looks as good as I thought it had. So I was really happy with that. But obviously the audience reaction, you can never really gauge where they're going to go. They could have loved it, they could have hated it. Love it or hate it, I mean, they're still watching it, they're still racking up the views, which I'm really, really happy with, to be honest. But mainly I've had really good positive comments, and I'm really glad that the public are responding to the song the way I wanted them to respond to it.
Now, what would it mean to you? You said you watch Eurovision for many years now. What would it mean to you to actually stand on that stage representing Malta this year in Malmö?
So if that happens, first I know I will cry and I will scream when that gets announced, if that gets announced. But for me, it would mean everything. It would mean that everything that I've poured into the art, into my drag, into my music career, and since 5 years, training, exams, moving away from Malta to study musical theatre, it would mean that all of that work has been fruitful, that something out of it has come, and that everything that we've worked on, myself and my family, that helped me so much to achieve everything I've achieved so far. It would be like the cherry on the cake. As a Eurovision fan, it would literally be like living in a dream, I think. I went to Liverpool last year. I had the chance to go there and actually experience Eurovision firsthand as a fan, and I loved every second of it. And whilst I was there, all I could do was think about how everyone behind the scenes, how all the artists are feeling, and I hope that hopefully soon I get to experience that myself.
And you're the first drag act in the Maltese final for ever since I remember. Now, like, I've been watching the Maltese final for quite a while. What's the drag community like in Malta, and do you think that you're going to open doors for other drag acts to come to Malta Eurovision in the future?
Yes, so I think last year I was officially the first ever drag queen to be at the Malta Eurovision Song Contest, and obviously this time it's me again, so I'm the only drag queen to have done it, and I'm very proud of that. Firstly, it's not a responsibility I take lightly at all. When I was younger, I wanted to have that person on TV that I could look at and be like, oh, that's where I belong. And I felt in Malta I never had that opportunity. So I really hope that there's some younger kids out there who feel like they don't belong, but they put on the Eurovision this year in Malta and they see me on their screen and they're like, okay, there is a path for me. I really hope that I can help them, basically. But the drag scene in Malta, it's growing by the minute. It is. There's so many drag queens, so many drag kings, so many drag things. I love it. I love and appreciate all kinds of drag, and seeing any drag, I will support it because I know how hard it is to start out. But obviously with shows like X Factor and Malta's Got Talent that have come to Malta, we have seen some drag queens on there as well. So that helps the community grow as well. And I believe that all these shows are opening so many doors to all these artists who want to do drag, and I believe that Eurovision is one of them. So I hope that I'm a part of that change, basically.
Well, thank you very much, Greta. We're looking forward to seeing both your video clip as well as your performance on Saturday night. I wish you the very best of luck in Malta Eurovision, and who knows, we might see you in Malmö.
We can only hope. We can only hope. Thank you so much for having me.